You're grinding away at your goals day after day with no applause, no recognition, just the quiet sound of your own determination. Work hard in silence starts here, in the unspoken power of resilience that builds success without fanfare. In a world that often values self-promotion and the loud proclamation of success, it is easy to overlook the quiet strength that sustains true, lasting achievement. While external recognition can be gratifying, the most powerful form of success comes from the strength of consistently doing the work, day after day, without the need for applause or validation. Silent strength is more impactful because it builds trust through action, not words. It's the commitment to the journey that truly matters, not the outcome. When we focus on showing up consistently, without seeking to broadcast our every move, the results naturally speak for themselves. This consistency not only leads to meaningful success, but also earns respect from others. It is through sustained effort and resilience that we build a reputation of reliability and integrity. The quiet determination to keep moving forward, regardless of external recognition, is the foundation for long-term impact. True value is found in the process. When we focus on resilience and self-motivation, not just the end goal, we are equipped to face challenges with perseverance. Each obstacle becomes an opportunity to grow, and each lesson learned keeps us moving forward. Success is not a destination, but a continuous journey of growth and learning. It is the quiet strength built over time that sustains us through difficult moments and shapes who we are. In the end, true achievement is found not in reaching a destination, but in embracing every step of the journey. The work, the perseverance, and the quiet strength you build along the way are what define real success, and they are the legacy that lasts long after the destination is reached. True strength is not about making noise or seeking attention. It is the quiet, steady force that builds quietly from within. The world often associates strength with power, dominance, and loud displays of capability. But true strength is far more subtle. It is the inner resolve that allows a person to keep going, even when the external world may not understand, notice, or validate their journey. Strength is built through moments of struggle, not triumph, and it thrives in silence. At its core, true strength is rooted in three key qualities: resilience, consistency, and patience. Resilience is not defined by the absence of failure, but by the ability to rise after setbacks. Life's challenges are inevitable, but resilient individuals see them as opportunities for growth. They don't dwell on difficulties, but use them as stepping stones, learning from each experience to move forward with greater strength. Resilience is about perspective. It's the ability to look at a problem and see not just a challenge, but a chance to learn something new. When life gets tough, resilient individuals don't retreat into despair. They confront the issue, analyze it, and find a way to move forward. This quality is not innate in everyone, but it can be cultivated through experience. The more a person faces and overcomes adversity, the more resilient they become. Take the example of an Olympic athlete. Their path is fraught with setbacks, from injuries to disappointments and failures. Yet each hurdle they face is part of their growth. They push through those tough moments, learning from them and refining their technique. The consistency of their daily training, despite the challenges, is what prepares them for success. Yet the athlete persists, knowing that each failure brings them closer to their goal. Resilience doesn't make the challenges disappear, but it allows a person to face those challenges with the determination to keep going, no matter how difficult the journey may seem. Every time a person faces adversity and rises above it, their resilience grows stronger, creating a solid foundation for future success. Consistency is what drives long-term success. It is not merely about showing up, but about doing so with unwavering dedication, regardless of how quickly results come or whether anyone notices. While resilience ensures we recover after setbacks, consistency keeps us moving forward, building progress slowly but steadily. In a world that is obsessed with instant gratification, consistency often goes unnoticed. People are more likely to celebrate the person who achieves instant success or makes a dramatic change. But the true power lies in those who keep showing up, day in and day out, doing the hard work without the expectation of immediate results. Consistency is the quiet force that leads to sustainable success. It's what allows you to build momentum, improve your skills, and make progress without needing applause or recognition. Take, for example, a writer who dedicates themselves to writing every day. The results might not be apparent after the first few weeks or even months. But over time, the writer improves their craft, develops a routine, and begins to see the fruits of their labor. Consistency doesn't require grand gestures or spectacular changes. It requires small daily actions that over time compound into something much greater. In fact, consistency is often more important than raw talent. It is the difference between those who achieve greatness and those who fall short. Talent may give someone an advantage at first, but it's consistency that ensures they continue to grow and succeed. Those who are consistent know that greatness takes time. They don't rush the process, but trust that every small step is moving them closer to their ultimate goal. Patience is the third key characteristic of true strength. It is the ability to endure, to wait, and to trust that everything will unfold in its own time. In a world that demands instant results and quick fixes, patience is increasingly rare. Yet it is one of the most important qualities a person can possess when striving for success. True strength doesn't rush. It moves at a steady pace, trusting the process and the journey. The ability to be patient comes from understanding that life is not a sprint, but a marathon. It is the recognition that every achievement takes time and that meaningful success is not built overnight. Patience is essential for long-term growth. Without it, a person may give up too soon or feel discouraged when things don't happen as quickly as they hoped. For instance, consider the story of a successful entrepreneur. They likely didn't become successful overnight. Their business was probably filled with setbacks, failures, and moments when it seemed like the dream might not come true. But the entrepreneur was patient, understanding that building something meaningful takes time. They kept working, kept improving, and eventually saw the fruits of their labor. Patience also teaches emotional control. When things aren't going as planned or when obstacles arise, impatience can lead to rash decisions or hasty actions. True strength, however, is shown in the ability to stay calm under pressure, to take a step back, and to assess the situation with clarity. Patience allows a person to avoid the traps of frustration, anxiety, and impatience that can derail progress. Instead, it encourages a steady, thoughtful approach to challenges. While each of these qualities, resilience, consistency, and patience, is powerful on its own, together they form an unshakable foundation for true strength. A resilient person can face challenges head-on, but it's consistency that allows them to keep going despite setbacks. And it is patience that ensures they don't give up too soon or lose sight of the bigger picture. These qualities work together like the gears of a well-oiled machine. Without one, the whole system might falter. Resilience without consistency leads to occasional bursts of effort, but no lasting change. Consistency without patience results in burnout and frustration when results don't come quickly enough. Patience without resilience leaves a person waiting for success without taking the necessary action. Together, however, they create a powerful synergy that drives growth, progress, and lasting success. True strength is built through these quiet, internal qualities. It does not rely on external recognition or applause, but is grounded in the belief that every small action matters. Those who possess true strength are not concerned with how quickly they achieve success, but rather with the commitment to the journey itself. They understand that real growth happens over time and that success is a natural result of resilience, consistency, and patience working together. True strength is not loud or brash. It does not need to shout for attention. Instead, it works quietly, steadily, and consistently, drawing power from within. It is the quiet strength that allows a person to persist through challenges, to show up every day, and to trust in the process, no matter how slow or difficult it may seem. Resilience, consistency, and patience are not flashy qualities. They don't demand the spotlight, but they form the foundation of real, lasting success. In a world filled with distractions, impatience, and a constant need for validation, true strength stands apart. It is the silent force that pushes forward one step at a time, unwavering in its commitment to the journey. And in the end, it is this quiet strength that leaves the most profound and lasting impact. In a world that often celebrates noise, flash, and the need for instant recognition, there is a quiet but powerful force that works in the background. Those who build their strength through consistent, silent action. The strength they cultivate is not about making grand declarations or seeking attention. Rather, it is about the steady, unwavering commitment to their goals, the daily effort that quietly accumulates over time, and the resilience that is forged in the silence of persistence. One of the most profound aspects of those who work silently is their commitment to consistent effort. They do not seek validation or applause for every step they take. Instead, they understand that true progress comes from doing the work day after day, regardless of whether the world is watching. This strength is built through small, consistent actions, not grand declarations or visible achievements, gradually bringing them closer to their goals. Each action taken, no matter how small, is a part of the larger process. For these individuals, the journey is not about seeking shortcuts or instant recognition, but about dedicating themselves to their purpose and taking consistent, purposeful steps toward it. They are not concerned with announcing their intentions to others or boasting about their progress. They know that the results will eventually speak for themselves, and it is the quiet, persistent effort that will lead them there. Resilience is another key element that defines those who work silently. It is the ability to recover from setbacks and continue forward despite challenges. Life is filled with obstacles, and those who build strength through consistent action know that failure is not an endpoint, but a stepping stone to growth. Each setback they face is an opportunity to learn, adapt, and continue on their path. Unlike those who are quick to seek attention or validation when things go wrong, these individuals remain grounded and focused. They understand that challenges are a natural part of any journey, and that the most profound growth happens when we learn to navigate obstacles without seeking sympathy or external validation. Instead of letting failure define them, they allow it to refine them, using it as a tool for improvement. It is this resilience, forged in the quiet moments of struggle, that forms the foundation of their strength. The ability to persist in the face of adversity without the need to announce it to the world is what sets them apart. These individuals are not defined by their failures, but by their ability to rise above them. They face hardships with quiet strength, pushing forward without complaint, knowing that each step taken, no matter how small, brings them closer to their ultimate goal. Patience is the virtue that underpins much of the strength built through silent, consistent action. In a society that is driven by instant gratification and a constant desire for immediate results, patience may seem like a rare commodity. However, for those who work silently, patience is a key ingredient in their success. They understand that true greatness takes time to build, and they are willing to wait for the right moments to emerge. The process of working quietly and steadily is often not glamorous. The early stages may involve repetition, frustration, and a lack of visible results. But those who build their strength through consistent action know that the process itself is just as important as the outcome. They trust that the work they are putting in today will pay off in the future, even if the rewards are not immediately apparent. It is this patience that allows them to stay committed to the process no matter how long it takes. Patience teaches them to endure the times when results are not forthcoming. They know that the true value of their efforts lies in the consistency of their actions, not in the speed with which they achieve their goals. In moments of doubt, when the finish line seems distant or unattainable, their patience keeps them grounded. It reminds them that success is not a race, but a marathon. And the key is to keep moving forward with unwavering commitment. Discipline is the backbone of consistent action. It is the ability to maintain focus and commitment, even when the initial excitement fades or when distractions arise. Those who work silently are deeply disciplined individuals. They stick to their routines day after day, even when they do not feel motivated or inspired. Discipline is not about waiting for the perfect moment or the ideal conditions. It is about showing up, doing the work, and pushing through even when conditions are less than ideal. This discipline allows them to stay focused on their long-term goals and avoid getting sidetracked by temporary setbacks or distractions. They understand that consistency is key and that every small action they take today contributes to the larger picture of their success. They are not swayed by the fluctuations of motivation, but instead rely on their discipline to keep them on track. This is why their progress may seem slow to outsiders, because it is built on the steady, unremarkable work done in silence. Through discipline, they create momentum. What might have initially required significant effort to get started becomes second nature over time. As they continue their work, it becomes less about motivation and more about a habit that they have cultivated. The more disciplined they become, the easier it is to stay focused and keep pushing forward. One of the most striking features of those who work silently is their ability to thrive in an environment where others might seek external validation or praise. They understand that real strength does not come from being recognized by others, but from the internal satisfaction of knowing that they are on the right path. They do not need others to acknowledge their efforts because their work speaks for itself. This silence is not a sign of weakness or insecurity. On the contrary, it is a sign of confidence and self-assurance. These individuals know that they do not need to seek the approval of others to feel validated. Their strength lies in their ability to continue working, regardless of whether anyone notices. They are not driven by the need for recognition or external validation, but by an intrinsic belief in the importance of their work. In fact, the silence in which they work often gives them a clearer focus. Without the distractions of seeking approval or attention, they can direct all their energy toward their work and their goals. They are not concerned with the opinions of others. Instead, they are focused on the task at hand. This clarity allows them to make steady progress, undeterred by the noise and distractions that might derail others. The strength built through consistent action is not fleeting. Unlike short bursts of effort that may bring quick rewards, silent, steady work builds a foundation that lasts. The strength developed through consistent action is not dependent on external circumstances or recognition. It is rooted in self-discipline, resilience, and patience, and it grows over time. Over the course of their journey, those who work silently begin to accumulate results, not in dramatic bursts, but in small, incremental improvements. Every day spent working diligently brings them closer to their goals, and over time, these small efforts compound into something much larger. The quiet, steady work done in isolation eventually leads to lasting success. The fruits of their labor may not be immediately visible, but they are enduring, and they grow stronger with each passing day. The strength built through silent, consistent action is a reflection of character. It is a sign of someone who is willing to put in the hard work without the need for immediate gratification or public acknowledgement. This kind of strength is enduring, resilient, and self-sustaining. It is a strength that is built in silence, but speaks volumes when the time is right. Resilience is the inner strength that enables individuals to rise above adversity and persist through challenges. It is often tested in moments of struggle, when the path ahead seems uncertain and obstacles seem insurmountable. True resilience is not born out of ease or comfort, but through overcoming the toughest times and remaining steadfast in the face of difficulty. It is shaped in moments of hardship, where growth occurs in the solitude of one's own effort, often away from the gaze of others. The essence of resilience lies in the ability to endure hardship without losing hope or purpose. Many people face challenges in their lives, but those who possess true resilience do not let these challenges define them. They understand that struggles are inevitable, but that every struggle holds an opportunity for growth. Rather than succumbing to despair or quitting when things get tough, resilient individuals find a way to continue moving forward. They keep pushing, keep fighting, even when the odds seem stacked against them. Struggle is an inevitable part of life, but it is also an essential part of building resilience. Without struggle, there is no opportunity to develop the mental fortitude required to overcome future obstacles. Struggles act as the crucible in which resilience is forged, much like how metal is hardened through intense heat. The more intense the struggle, the more it pushes a person to adapt, learn, and strengthen their character. When faced with difficulty, resilient individuals do not give up or take the easy way out. Instead, they embrace the struggle, recognizing that overcoming challenges is what will allow them to grow. Each obstacle faced and conquered becomes a lesson in perseverance. For example, a person who has experienced the loss of a loved one may feel deep pain, but that pain, if faced with resilience, can lead to profound personal growth. They learn how to navigate grief, how to heal, and how to emerge stronger, knowing that life goes on, even after the darkest times. This same principle applies to anyone who faces adversity, whether in their personal life, career, or other pursuits. Every struggle, whether it's a setback, failure, or unexpected hardship, is a chance to cultivate resilience. Through these trials, individuals develop a greater understanding of their own capabilities and their ability to endure. They learn to tap into a source of strength they might not have known existed within them. And this knowledge of their inner power makes them more prepared to face future struggles with confidence. The process of building resilience is often solitary. While struggles and challenges are external, the work of overcoming them takes place within. It is in moments of solitude, when there is no external influence or distraction, that true growth occurs. Resilience is developed in the quiet of one's thoughts, in the silent moments of reflection, when a person confronts their emotions and challenges head on. In solitude, individuals are forced to face their weaknesses, fears, and doubts. It is in these moments that growth is nurtured, as they learn to confront the very things that hold them back. For example, after a failure, one might retreat to solitude to reflect on what went wrong and how to improve. In these quiet moments, they learn lessons that cannot be gleaned from external praise or criticism. It is the introspection and self-reflection that allow a person to find the strength to keep moving forward. Many of the greatest moments of growth occur when individuals are alone with their thoughts, grappling with their emotions and working through their challenges. In these moments, they build a deep understanding of who they are and what they are capable of. Solitude allows for clarity as it strips away distractions and forces a person to turn inward. This process of self-discovery is essential to building resilience, as it empowers individuals to navigate their struggles with a clearer sense of purpose and strength. Resilience is also about persistence, the quiet determination to keep going even when progress seems slow or invisible. It is easy to be motivated when success is apparent or when others are watching. However, true resilience is tested in those moments when no one is there to cheer you on, when the results are not yet visible, and when the journey seems long and unending. This quiet persistence is what sets resilient individuals apart. They understand that the journey towards success, growth, and strength is often long, and they are willing to take it step by step, even when the road is unclear. They do not need immediate results to be encouraged. Instead, they stay the course, knowing that their efforts will eventually bear fruit. For example, a writer working on a novel may spend years writing without seeing any immediate results. There are moments of doubt, frustration, and loneliness. But their resilience lies in the ability to persist through these moments of struggle. They continue to write, not because they see immediate rewards, but because they know that each word written brings them closer to their goal. This quiet persistence, maintained in moments of solitude, is what allows them to complete their work and see it through to the end. Resilience is not a one-time achievement, but a lifelong process. It is developed and refined over time, with each challenge adding to the depth of a person's ability to endure. The more challenges faced, the greater the capacity for resilience. It's not about avoiding hardship or escaping struggle. It's about learning to navigate it with grace and strength. The process of building resilience is not always smooth or linear. There will be moments of doubt, moments when it seems as if the struggle is too much to bear. But in these moments, resilience is deepened. Each time an individual faces difficulty and continues on, they become stronger and more capable of facing future struggles. It's not the absence of challenges that defines resilience, but the ability to persist and grow in spite of them. As time passes, the individual who has cultivated resilience in solitude and struggle begins to notice a shift. What once felt like an insurmountable obstacle may now feel like just another challenge to overcome. The struggles they once feared are now opportunities for growth, and the resilience they have developed allows them to face future challenges with a sense of quiet confidence. The resilience built through struggle and solitude becomes a lasting source of power. It is not something that can be taken away by external circumstances, because it is deeply rooted in an individual's inner strength. Those who have developed true resilience are capable of facing any hardship because they know that they have the power to endure, adapt, and grow. In moments of solitude, individuals are given the time and space to connect with their inner strength and understand the depth of their resilience. It is in these quiet moments that they realize that their ability to rise above adversity is not just a temporary response to hardship, but a permanent part of their character. This realization is empowering, as it allows individuals to face the world with confidence, knowing that no matter what challenges arise, they have the resilience to overcome them. In a world that often celebrates loud self-promotion, the true power of silent strength is often overlooked. Yet, when we reflect on what truly drives lasting success and personal growth, we realize that silent strength, built through consistent effort, resilience, and self-motivation, is far more impactful than any external recognition or boastful display of achievement. It is not the loudest voices or the most visible actions that make a true difference, but the quiet, persistent work that is done day in and day out, regardless of applause or recognition. The importance of working consistently and letting results speak for themselves cannot be overstated. It is easy to become consumed by the desire to showcase progress or seek external validation, but true strength lies in the quiet, unshakable commitment to one's purpose. When we focus on showing up, doing the work, and staying true to our goals, the results naturally follow. These results, when earned through consistent effort, build trust and respect, not only from others, but also within ourselves. It is through the consistent pursuit of our work, without seeking immediate rewards or recognition, that we build a reputation grounded in integrity and reliability. What sets this quiet strength apart is its ability to create lasting impact. Unlike temporary success driven by quick attention or fleeting validation, the strength built from consistent effort endures. It does not rely on the fluctuating opinions of others, but is rooted in the belief that true fulfillment comes from the journey itself. By focusing on the process, the daily effort, the continuous learning, and the incremental improvements, we cultivate a strength that grows over time and leaves a lasting legacy. Success, when measured this way, is not about the destination, but the journey, the growth, the resilience, and the self-discipline developed along the way. Resilience and self-motivation are essential to this quiet strength. They ensure that setbacks do not derail our progress, but become lessons to fuel our growth. The path may not always be smooth, and the road may seem long, but those who focus on the process are better equipped to weather the storms and emerge stronger. Self-motivation, rather than external applause, is the driving force behind this kind of success. When we rely on our inner drive, rather than seeking validation from the outside world, we are able to maintain our focus and commitment, knowing that the real reward lies not in recognition, but in the continuous pursuit of our goals. At the heart of this quiet strength is the understanding that true achievement does not lie in reaching a final destination, but in the ongoing process of striving and growing. Each step taken, each challenge faced, and each lesson learned becomes a part of the journey that shapes who we are. The destination may come, but the value of the journey remains. The most meaningful achievements are those that come through sustained effort, unwavering determination, and a commitment to the process, regardless of the final outcome. As we reflect on this, we realize that true success is not about instant gratification or seeking to impress others, but about building something meaningful through consistent effort and resilience. The quiet strength developed through this approach has a lasting impact, not just on our own lives, but on those around us. By embodying this quiet strength, we can inspire others to take their own journeys seriously, to focus on the process, and to trust that results will follow naturally. Through consistent effort, resilience, and a focus on the journey, we can all achieve lasting success, not just in the destination, but in the path we take to get there.